To the Point with Michael Williams.
Good morning. I'm Shannon Cakin for Michael Williams today. Former President Donald Trump said at the start of this week he would be arrested. However, no indictment was handed down, at least not yet. The former president is facing possible criminal charges in New York related to a hush money payment to Stormy Daniels ahead of the 2016 presidential election. Trump has said he committed no crime and accused the Manhattan district attorney of being motivated by politics. According to NBC, the grand jury met Monday but did not hear the cases any other day. They are expected to meet once again tomorrow, but there's no timetable for when a decision on a possible indictment may come. The former president has stayed at Mar-a-Lago a majority of this past week. Supporters have lined up near the resort after Trump called for protests if or when he was arrested. Our Matt Cesney has more.
Russia, Russia, Russia.
No grand jury, no announcements, and just a few Trump supporters outside Mar-a-Lago.
We're still getting a lot of honks, still a lot of waves and support. It's a nice day out here in West Palm Beach on the water. We got the breeze, so can't complain.
Certainly no complaining about the weather or the fact that the grand jury in New York postponed meeting, holding off any decision about a possible arrest of Donald Trump.
So as far as this postponed or whatever, my support never gets postponed, and I don't let anybody postpone me.
Derek Arnold of Ocala plans on being here no matter what, he says. West Palm Beach attorney Richard Riles of the Palm Beach County Black Caucus admits this is taking long.
I just think that we are at a point in our history where people are tired on both sides. And an indictment or the failure to get an indictment, we just want to move forward. We want to make sure that our elected representatives are treated no different than every other citizen.
Matt Cesney, WPTV, News Channel 5.
WPTV political analyst Brian Crowley joining us now here in studio. Brian, give us your take on all this.
Well, the never-ending drama of Donald Trump, right? You know, it was interesting to me that so few people showed up to protest what was going on. On Friday, Donald Trump raised the ante quite a bit, talking about potential destruction if he's indicted. It's been interesting to me that so far we've heard very little from Republican leaders encouraging that it be toned down a little bit more. But this is going to have huge impact on the presidential race between him and potential candidate Ron DeSantis and the other candidates in the race. And I think that the closer we get to the final decision for an indictment in this particular case, the angrier and the more threatening Donald Trump is going to get, which is going to be an interesting dynamic for the Republicans. Speaking of being on the trail, he has been on the trail this past weekend on Saturday and Sunday over the weekend. He's been out there. How does that impact 2024? Does it? Getting out there early? Well, you know, the only impact we're having right now in 2024 is whatever impact we have on Iowa voters, New Hampshire voters, South Carolina voters, Nevada voters, the early states that will vote and caucus in this coming February. For the rest of the voters, it's just a show to watch. It was interesting that he chose to go to Waco on Saturday, where there's a very, 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 very hardcore group who are still angry about what happened with the Branch Davidians and the federal government 30 years ago. It'd be interesting to see where Donald Trump goes next. He's certainly not showing any indication that he's going to tone down his rhetoric. It's going to get hotter and hotter. And news of the indictment certainly keeps his name in the headlines, and then there are other investigations ongoing that continue to be covered as well. The election interference investigation in Georgia, U.S. Department of Justice, the two ongoing on January 6th, and then the mishandling of the classified documents. So all of this really keeps Trump's name front and center in the press. Oh, absolutely. And some legal experts suggest that this potential indictment in New York is, of the four cases that are facing Mr. Trump right now, is actually one of the more minor cases. So he has more at stake, I think, particularly in Georgia, than he does even with this current indictment that may be popping up this week. So, yeah, he's going to get angrier and angrier, and it's going to be interesting to see how the Republican Party and how the other people running for office choose to continue to react to this. For the most part, they've ignored it up till now. I would add to that, you know, we've seen a lot of Donald Trump recently taking some hard swings at Ron DeSantis, and will we reach a point where Ron DeSantis will say enough?
He's been on the sidelines for the most part when it comes to any kind of Trump mention or Trump attack on him. But it was interesting. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis responding to Trump's post about that possible arrest. Here's what he had to say earlier this week.
We are not involved in this, won't be involved in this. I have no interest in getting involved in some type of manufactured circus by some Soros DA, okay? He's trying to do a political spectacle. He's trying to virtue signal for his base. I've got real issues I got to deal with here in the state of Florida.
So what do you make of the governor's comments there?
Well, he did what he so often does on these kinds of political issues. He took both sides.
Right.
You know, by calling it the DA in Manhattan Soros-backed, you know, extreme liberal who's doing nothing but going after Republicans. But he also wasn't defending Donald Trump in saying that he thought nothing wrong had been done. So, you know, he tries to have it both ways, and you know, eventually he's probably going to have to say more about this. But for now, it's probably a smart thing to kind of stay out of it.
In a later press briefing, though, later in the week, he did say, quote, "There's no daily drama here," speaking of his administration. So I did find it interesting because you haven't heard much in terms of DeSantis kind of punching back, but that kind of dipped his toe in the water in terms of engaging it and pushing back a bit.
Well, I think he's among the candidates who are saying, I'm Donald Trump, but without all the noise. I can accomplish the things he did or should have accomplished without the screaming, without the accusations. I'll just get it done. And he points to his now nearly 5 years as governor saying, I'm getting it done without putting on a big show. And he also points to the fact that he won by 19% of the vote. So he thinks he's going to cross over with a lot of Democrats and independents in a general election.
And you have said earlier, you know, there's no real reason that he should go ahead and announce. I mean, he's enjoying the best of both worlds here, engaging in ancillary ways like this, but still running the state.
Well, he also has this unique in Florida history where the Republicans in the House and the Senate and the Florida legislature have overwhelming majorities, super majorities, and they are doing anything that Ron DeSantis asks them to do. So, you know, on some of the hot blood woke issues, constitutional carry, some of those kinds of issues that are politically advantageous to the governor, the legislature is helping him out. So he's getting, it's worth it for him to be quiet about officially running for president until after the session is over in May.
We're going to talk about all of that in just a moment. Coming up, still to come, though, here this morning, Florida's chapter of the NAACP wants a travel advisory for Florida. The reason why and reaction from both sides.